Today I want to tell you the story about one of my joy heroes in the Bible. His name is Singing Silas. Singing Silas, in Acts 16, he was traveling around with Paul, telling people the story of Jesus. One day, they were walking down the street, and along came a woman who was possessed by a spirit that made her tell people the future. Now, it sounds a little fun, but it was not fun for her. She didn't have a choice about it, and her enslavers were making money. She didn't get anything. As soon as she saw Paul and Silas, she started following them around and shouting, "These men serve the most powerful God! They're telling you the way to get free!" Now, that's the truth. That's exactly what Paul and Silas were doing. They served the most powerful God, and they were telling people how to get free. But it wasn't so great to hear it from her. She was just shouting it. "These men serve the most powerful God!" Following them around. "They'll tell you how to get free!" For days. "These men serve the most powerful God! They're telling you how to get free!" Enough! Paul couldn't take it anymore. He said to the evil spirit, "In the name of Jesus, I command you to leave this woman." And just like that, the spirit was gone. Her enslavers realized they couldn't make money anymore. So they grabbed Paul and Silas. They dragged them into court. They accused them of disturbing the peace, and the judges threw them in jail. "Guard these men with your life," the judges said to the jailer. So the jailer locked Paul and Silas into the deepest chamber of the prison. And he chained up their feet in stocks so they could barely move. They were tired. They were in pain. They couldn't sleep in that cold, hard jail cell. "We should pray," said Paul. "We should sing," said Silas. Now, what's a good song to sing when you're beat up and thrown in the deepest, darkest cell of the prison for doing nothing wrong? How about this? "We serve the most powerful God. Jesus is the way to get free. We serve the most powerful God. Jesus is the way to get free." Silas sang it over and over and over again. He sang till Paul couldn't help but join in. They had all night there singing. I bet they tried a couple different versions after a while. They did the chipmunk version.
"We serve the most powerful God. Jesus is the way to get free."
And the Whitney Houston. "Jesus is the way to get free." They did the Macarena version. "We serve the most powerful God. Jesus is the way to get free." And right about midnight, a powerful earthquake shook the prison from top to bottom. The doors flew open and the chains fell off. The jailer woke up. He thought all the prisoners had escaped and he would have to pay with his life. Just then, Paul shouted, "We're all here!" The jailer was shaking with fear. He brought Paul and Silas out of the prison into his own home, and he asked them, "What do I need to do to get rescued like you just did?" Well, Paul got ready to preach him a sermon, but before he could say a word, Silas chimed in, "We serve the most powerful God. Jesus is the way to get free." And together, they told him all about Jesus and how the most powerful God had become a human just like us, so that we could be free from fear, free from lies, even free from death. That jailer and everyone in his house joyfully became part of God's family that very night. They all got baptized and they shared a wonderful midnight meal together. That is the story of Singing Silas and how he brought joy from the deepest, darkest prison cell right into the home of the jailer.